This is Julian with the Drain Specialist doing a video inspection here at 2208 West 2nd at the Patsy Clark Mansion. So we've spent about a couple hours here getting this line as cleaned out as we could. All we could do was get our smallest cutter through. These roots are really thick, and so we're running from a cleanout that's here in the basement. It's a 4-inch ABS cleanout. I got a couple of weird angles on it which make it a little harder. So this is as far as I can get the camera. I can get past through that root mass, but water has been flowing through here. As you can see, we've got water that's going through. And it looks like we do have some rock here. I'm not sure if that's rock from, as we'll pull out, we'll see rock. We'll see a couple holes in the cast iron line, but I'm not sure if this rock is coming from the tile further out or, as I said, from the cast iron. So we're going to pull out, show what we've got. That is a lot of rock in there though. Lots of rock. Lots of roots and lots of rock. I did not see all this earlier. Not sure where it's coming from. Yeah, these roots are really thick, especially as we come closer. Well, there's more rock there. It's possibly from the holes in the cast iron, is my guess. Pretty good mass in there. Man, that's a lot of rock. Here's a big one. Here's a Y. I'm not sure if this is for the house which is next door to the west, and so it might tie into this line as well, or it's another line that comes through here, so I'm not sure on that. But my my guess is this line heads west, and then once it hits that Y, it heads south towards the street. This is the worst part of the line. As I'm even pulling out with my camera, it's hard to get pulling through this. So it could be that there's a bunch of this could be a spot where there's a lot of rock coming in. It could be that the roots are holding together the pipe, and so as we try to clean those out, it may be allowing some rocks and dirt to fall in, because now I don't see any rock anymore. So that makes me wonder if that's where our rock is coming from, because that root mass in there is really thick. So now we're in the cast iron, so that's inside the building, and we've got a hole right here. The camera just dropped into it. It's a pretty good sized hole. And that's one of the concerns we have, is if we keep running cable through this, if it's just going to make this even worse. So that's a concern of ours. And here's another hole camera's dropping into. Somebody's running water, so we can't see it quite as well as I would like us to. But that's definitely a hole. See if we can get a better picture of it once this water quits coming in. It drops. It's hard to see it, but that's definitely a hole in there. And looks like we've got another one right there. Looks like a little bit of roots are coming through that too. Some toilet paper in there. And come out of the ABS. And there's our clean out. Like I said, it's got a couple elbows that go around and goes down on the floor, so it makes it a little harder for us to get a good, nice straight shot to clean that line, especially if we want to try to avoid those holes. So that's what we've got. I would definitely recommend at least replacing or lining that cast iron. That way it's not an issue to run any cable or things would get stuck in that hole. And then we would probably recommend getting outside cleanouts, maybe even where that massive root mass is. That's probably, because we saw a bunch of rock, that might be where those rocks are coming into the line. So that's what we've got, and that concludes our video.